MW Fishing, Tyler Castile. How are you, my friend? Chester? Germ? JW Fishing? Vince? South Jersey? What y'all up to? Got some short reel ideas. I would love those. I know people probably get tired of them, but I think I'm just gonna start doing like those. I forget what they call the transition, just where you like go in and go out, and it's a little magic trick. I really like doing those on how a bait starts and how they end up. So rather than me just take pictures every time, just do that every time. It's pretty quick. I can pump those out easy enough. But this is it is Daniel T. What's up, AJ? How goes it? It is the time of year again. Some of you may be on board. Some of you may be not on board. But I'm going to tell you one thing. There's a whole lot of people that are. Oh no, we can't see. AJ, this is the first. Damn, white doesn't like showing up. This is the first batch of 50. I used to be able to paint 80 at a time, but somehow I have lost 30 of my little skewers that I put baits in. So I'm down to 50. So I can paint 50 at a time, which I would have liked to have done more, but I don't have my little sticks. So you would prefer a rattling cake, Travis? Show old school crankbaits, talk about what made them good and what made them bad, what years they were made, and the modern day equivalent. That would be fun. I could pluck from the wall. I'd probably have to do a little homework so I didn't spew fake news. But that would certainly be fun to do. Travis, I'm thinking this year I'm going to do, I don't know, you'd probably have people cheat, but I want to do I would like to have a contest where you could, somebody would post the biggest fish on a damn Little Debbie Christmas tree bait. But no, I guess I can't say Little Debbie. How hard am I going to have to advertise these? I mean, I probably get. I was last week and the week before. I would probably get 4 messages a day about how to buy them, and it's slowed down to about 2 a day. But I get more messages about this than I get about anything. And the beautiful thing about it is it's all from women. None of my target audience. Tyler, I was going to do the opposite, actually. I was going to go the route where you take baits that are so treasured by people and collectible, and then just blast all the paint off of it and redo them. Like find out like what the most sought after like first run Vixen color is. I guess it's bone. That wouldn't be very exciting. But like how much shit would you stir up if you took like an old Big O and blasted Tacklecraft paint all over it, dude? I know it wouldn't probably radiate to like the masses, but like that core group of like hardcore bait dudes would totally shit the bed. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, Travis, is women typically buy. They like gifts. So here we go. We'll see if I can feed the monster. Like I said, I have had lots of Wormans message me about these damn Christmas trees. So I'm going to put it on them. But I want to see somebody like catch some fish on this damn thing. I mean, I know they're buying it as a novelty, but I'd like to see somebody actually go out and fish it. Because I think it would be actually like, especially this time of year, early in the spring, I would think this would be a really good color. So we'll see. Daniel, I would too. I'd like to go fish it because I think I can catch fish on it. Because once I look at it, like it's pretty sweet looking. Not just as a novelty, but as a potential bait to catch fish. Send that to Griff from Hookup, and he will catch a fish on it the same day. How does he do that? Does he have a juiced up pond behind his house? I'm just waiting for like years to pass and this to get into the hands of the right person. And I can't see. And yeah, I mean, all these stupid ass colors come from somewhere. Like that. What's that color that's so popular up there on the Tennessee River in the wintertime? That Strike King has it. Bomber had it. I guess it was called Sunfish back in the day. I forget what Strike King calls it, but it's like chartreuse and orange and green, lime green. It's got the bars on the side. It's hideously ugly, but there's like dudes that like swear by that color, and you wonder where they're like come from. But I could see this color becoming one of those, strangely enough. if I could show the damn bait. Oh, that was focusing. Focus. Focus. But it's got all the ingredients to catch them. Marty Burns, what's up? Great color for the chocolate pond in Willy Wonka's factory. Yes, it would be great. This would Augustus Gloop could throw this color. We watched that scene actually. Dan, the bean, she got on this. I guess all toddlers do, but she got in this vortex of saying, "I want it." And I was like, "You sound like Veruca." She's like, "Huh?" I was like, "You sound like Veruca from." Willy Wonka. And every time she'd say, "But I want it," and I'd say, "Veruca, sweetheart, I'm not a magician." And she kept thinking, like she was looking at me like I was crazy. And finally, I showed her the clip. And like every day when I got home, she would ask to watch the clip from Willy Wonka of the "I Want It" clip, and then we'd watch what's his name, Augustus fall into the pond. She was a bad egg. Oh, Burns. If I could get the white, shows up terrible in here. You know what time it is, Burns. You know what time it is. Tyler, probably tomorrow. I'm gonna put the first 50 up there, and then I'm gonna paint another 50. Then I'm gonna paint another 100, and I'm gonna sell 30. I've got a bunch of baits. Like I've I got a lot of bodies that I can paint, but the people, according to my email address, or according to my email and my inboxes, they don't want me to paint anything. They want me to paint these. So I'm not going to argue with the consumer. When you get 50 hens cackling in your inbox that say, "Paint me the damn Christmas tree," you paint the damn Christmas tree. No, South Jersey, I don't see any need to paint a bait a solid color. I do the methylate, but a run of singular colored baits doesn't sound too appealing, unless I could think of a good theme. Yeah, I don't need to bark up his ass for ideas. You drop those 1.5s and out of stock will pop up in 10 minutes. You're probably right, Burns. You're probably right. But you want them to sell out it'd be okay if you had some baits actually in stock on your website. Yeah, it would. So you're telling me don't make all Christmas trees? They make Christmas tree peeps, South Jersey? I've never seen those. Oh no, make all Christmas trees. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to piss off the hens. They're already pissed off. So where's the damn Christmas trees, clown? Give me a damn minute, and I'll make you some. I'll make you some damn trees. Yeah, that's what I thought. Peeps was Easter. Are they trying to crossbreed into Christmas? I thought the Peep Factory was just. I thought they would just be hanging out, making Easter peeps, getting ready for peeps season. Having a bunch of different peeps. I guess peeps are trying to. They're trying to pull the Little Debbie crowd. They need to stay in their damn lane. I can't. Marty says I can't keep enough balsa to keep your bait whores happy. True. Very true. The hens messaging me about the Little Debbies are Mickey Mouse compared to the balsa bait gurus. They're the ones that get real pissy. Where's your baits? Sorry, dudes. Lifesaver? I think you'll sell 200 of them if it can get to who needs to see it. I think you're right. That's what I don't understand, though, Stearman. Like, I think if it would have been my original post that went like viral, and I had all that steam from that post directed to my website, I don't think 200 would have touched it. But I have to try and do that again. So I don't know that will happen, because I don't know. Maybe the same people that posted it once or that shared it once will reshare it, that there's a physical product, but the second time will be harder. So we'll see. I don't have any experience in viral activity on the internet, so we shall see. Lightning in a bottle is tough to do. That's what makes me hesitant to paint more than a, pretty. I'll know by tomorrow, because I can paint 50 a day. So, like if I post these and they go pretty quick, And I don't look for them to like sell out in minutes, but if they move pretty quick, you know, I can kind of judge that to get more going, or just paint them in next, you know, in fishing colors. I think the Xmas tree pattern will work for one. They probably haven't seen the exact bait before, and they won't be conditioned to it. Very true. Very true. And there's one huge thing that the Christmas tree bait has on its side, and that is it will bring joy and laughter to anyone who receives it. So I think that's its best quality. That somebody will certainly get a good kick out of this thing, and they will hopefully go and fish it. But what do y'all think the percentage? Say there's 100 baits out there, Little Debbie. Out of 100, how many see water? The picture is what will sell it. I need to just post the picture again. My first picture was good. My first picture was good. I nailed it on that damn thing. I was trying to think another way of doing it that wasn't like the last time. South Jersey, you're right. My buddy's dad throws that red and white in freshwater a lot, and he catches the shit out of them. Right. AJ, you'd post the same picture? Here we go. Mike Israel says 7 will get fished out of 100. Red Wing Warrior says 25 out of 100. Just mirror it. Not a bad option. Hella, do you know any? What do you know about viral sales and how to combat it? Or techniques? What works best on something that has previously gone viral? And then you try and come up the ass end and say, "Hey, I got those again." Hey, those actually exist. And the bad thing is, as bad as I don't want to do it, I'm gonna have to put some cheese dick tagline on there. It's like, this bait catches the fattest bass in the lake. I've got to. Catch bass so big they won't fit down the chimney. There you go. Give the bass diabetes. How do you think that would translate? Bass diabetes. positive mental attitude. Darius, you done cutting grass for the year? Has anyone sent in a Kitchen Concept cranks to get painted, and what are those cranks good for condition wise? I've painted a few of them. I don't know. From the guys I know that have them, say they're not. They're not. Some like insanely good fish catcher for whatever reason. That's just what I hear. But never owned one. I did. I do remember the days. Actually, I've got. I've got. I've got some baits that Herman from Kitchen Concepts painted. That are just like regular crankbaits. Hella, you got in on the Christmas tree, Christmas tree drop, but you didn't buy a Christmas tree. You're too strong-willed, Hella. I know you wanted to. Yeah, they are beautiful baits. Herman is a great builder and painter. But I think his baits might have gotten kind of into the collector baseball card realm, maybe. Not sure. I mean, I'm sure he's got his guys that throw them, but I think guys like collecting them more than anything, which is cool too. But I guess at the end of the day, if you're making a fishing lure, you would hope that they would eventually see water at some point. Daniel, hit me with it. I'm probably going to post about a couple. Like Hella said, do some reels, do some YouTube shorts, do some bullshit. You know, fluff the pillow. You'll probably get tired of seeing this damn thing. You're going to send me messages and say, TK, quit trying to make the Christmas tree go viral again. Sorry, dudes. Sorry, dudes. What time is it? 3 o'clock. All right. I was thinking about doing these in I was thinking about adding a little flattening agent to the clear coat and making them like a more satin finish, a little frosty looking, not gloss clear. That would change things up a bit. What do you think about that, gentlemen? Get Amy to dress up like Little Debbie and have her hold the bait. We're talking like Mrs. Claus Little Debbie or sexy Halloween Little Debbie? I don't know what Little Debbie looks like. Pigtails? Freckles? I feel like she looks just like the Wendy's girl. Is Little Debbie Wendy's? Wendy? I'm not touching that one. Smart move, Burns. Do y'all remember? I think they might still do it, but back in the early days of my eBay shopping, there was I don't know. This was probably 2005, 6, 7 in that range. There was a seller on eBay, and the seller's name, shout out to them, was CIA Ninja. And what CIA Ninja would do was, I don't know, I'm assuming the seller was a man, but he would pimp out, I'm guessing, his wife or his girlfriend. And she would get in her bikini or her undergarments, and she would post the fishing lures that they were selling for between her cleave. She would like do this and then put the bait like right here between her boobs. And that was the product picture on eBay. And when I tell you CIA Ninja could sell sand at the beach, let me tell you something, dude. That asshole could go to the bargain. He could go to Bass Pro Shops and buy the cheapest XPS laser eye lipless bait for $1. And he could go home and drag it down the damn driveway, knock off half the paint off of it, and then go get his old lady, whistle her up to get her little her bait suit on. And dude, those things would sell for like $20. Didn't matter what it was. Like they were selling literal garbage for like a premium. And I always wondered about it. And I was like, why are people buying this stuff? Like it is literal junk. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, is this like dirty old dudes buying this shit thinking that they're gonna get like a damn Polaroid of CIA Ninja like sitting in a hot tub? Like what's really going on here? So but I don't know if CIA Ninja's account got shut down or not, but somebody has filled in CIA Ninja's marketing campaign, and there's somebody that sells used fishing lures between some boobs. And I don't think it's CIA Ninja, because she's probably pretty long in the tooth at this point. So looks like somebody else has figured it out. South Jersey crazy. So as West passed, he was on eBay charging 3 times more than what would charge for his baits. Yeah, the wee bait started going up. But that's, I mean, it's the same thing with it. Like it never fails. Somebody passes away, prices skyrocket. Like it's usually that way with like musical artists too. Like you have an artist die, and their like record sales go through the roof. They're like usually higher than when they were alive. Uh, but you know, trying to capitalize on that. I guess that's the question. But I told people that when I was buying WECs back in the day. Like at my talking to my fishing partner about it because I was getting a box like a couple times a week from Simmons, and he's like, "Why are you buying all these?" I'm like, dude, Ed ain't young, and I think he's had cancer or something. He ain't gonna be around forever, so I'm gonna get what I can while I can. And sure as shit. Um, AJ, you should try that. You should try a moob bait pick. You don't seem like you're a grizzly bear type man. You don't have like you don't seem like you'd be like covered in fur, so you might could pull it off. You might could pull it off. But I'd like to know. I'd like to have. I'd like to track down CIA Ninja and be able to have them on the live stream here and say, CIA Ninja, can we talk about your sales on eBay? Uh, Boob picture versus conventional, and what kind of messages you received from customers, because I bet that would be really interesting. Um, Bait builders, Marty Burns says, bait builders, when they die, bait prices go through the roof. There you go. Burns has been through he's been through the rounds. He's seen it. He knows. You bite the dust, your shit's going up. Which is unfortunate that like the person that created the stuff doesn't get to see like the demand. You know what I mean? That sucks. Like, how popular were the Ronnie B. Bates when he was alive, Burns? Did they sell as fast as he could make them? I don't know much about that dude. Uh, did anybody have an opinion on anybody have an opinion on a flat finish on these or a satin? Make it more cake-like? Yeah, why not give him $60 when he's alive? If it's worth it when he's dead, why not let the man thrive while he's living? Burns says no. Burnsy says no matte finish, make them glossy. I might just put a little in there, just see how they look. I don't want to piss the hens off, though. If it doesn't look like the picture, they might get pissy and send me hate mail. Tyler likes matte baits. I do too. I think they're beautiful. They quit making my clear coat in flat, so I called and had to get a flattening agent to add to another clear coat, which pissed me off. I called the manufacturer and said, I tried to get on the website and order some flat clear coat, but you don't make it anymore. And she said, yeah, why do you want flat? I was like, what do you mean, why do I want flat? And she said, it's not as durable as gloss. I was like, yeah, but it's flat. And she was like, what are you painting? I was like, listen, lady, I'm not, like, this isn't about, like, what I'm doing. I just want to know where the damn flat clear coat is. Like, I'm not painting a damn show car. Like, leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. You could buy all of his baits for $20.99 before he died. You can't find one now for under 100 to 150 bucks. That's a lot. I wonder why his are held to such high regard, Burns. Because there's plenty of bait builders out there that have built baits that are great running baits that catch a lot of fish that are pretty. So who made it a Ronnie B thing? Who made him a thing? Because it was obviously somebody. Or was he always King Dingaling in that Ohio region? I believe at one time Ronnie, Coulter, and Ed were making a shit ton of baby pigs and mutts together. Schoolmaster, how was soccer? You didn't miss a whole lot. Talking about taking baits on in cleavage in order to boost sales on eBay. Are you an eBay shopper? He may have been king of northern Kentucky. Interesting. Beans. Burns said he's going to put a RIP post up and post all of his seconds for sale. All right. I masked all these bills last night while we were watching a Netflix documentary. Burns, you probably will remember this, maybe. It was during the, I guess they called them the Cola Wars back in the 90s. And back when Pepsi had Cindy Crawford as their little promo girl. But anyway, it was about their promotion they did where you could have, it was like Marlboro money or like Camel Bucks or whatever. Like the cigarette companies were doing it where you bought a pack of cigarettes and it gave you points in order to go, like you could redeem them for like apparel and shit or like knickknacks. Well, Pepsi had the idea that they were going to do it and have like Pepsi Bucks. And they did a commercial that had at the end, there was this kid going to school and when he goes to school, he's like leaving school or something, and he like gets in a Harrier jet and that is like the commercial, is that like throughout the commercial, it was showing like his glasses, and his glasses were like, 700 points, and then his jacket was like 1,500 points, and then all this, they were going through all this shit that you could get in the catalog that was in the commercial, and then they got to the Harrier jet, and he said it was 7 million points. Well, at the end of the commercial, there was no disclaimer or no anything that was saying this is bullshit. It just said 7 million points, and you can have a Harrier jet. So this kid says, I want the jet. So he goes out and raises up like $1 million in capital, and he tries to buy all the cans that it takes to acquire this 7,000 points or 7 million points. And the Netflix documentary is about him trying to get the damn jet from Pepsi. Eric, you watched it? We watched it last night. That's what I masked. From the time it started, I was able to watch it all and mask 150 crankbait bills. AJ, bullshit, dude. AJ said he had the Pepsi jacket, the leather one. How many of your teeth rotted out for you to acquire the Pepsi jacket, bro? No way. I had buddies that would do all that kind of stuff. They'd do like the Monopoly, McDonald's Monopoly. That was brilliant. But I never got into that kind of shit. I never got into anything. Like, did y'all have I guess if you're around my age, you probably did. But when you were in school, they would have like the I never got hyped, but it was really funny watching all these other kids like get geeked out of their mind. When they would bring in like the sales force that would try and like hype the school up to sell like wrapping paper during Christmas, there was like a fundraiser, and they would bring like this dorky ass dude in that would like try and get you like jacked up to sell wrapping paper, and like in trade for all your hard work, you'd get like a damn spider ring, or like, some sort of coloring book or some dumb shit. But those are always fun because you got out of class for like an hour. But I don't remember an 8-ball leather jacket. Let's see. I wonder if Marty knows what the baits are that have JW001 on the bellies. They are from Ohio, Fairfield area. JW, if it's from Ohio, I bet what's his name? I bet Jimmy Eder would know. He's got a pretty good grasp on all those Ohioans who build over the years. Wonder when Jimmy's baits are going to go up. He's not dead, but he's retired, so same difference. When are the Edder's plugs going to go through the roof? Or do you have to die? Does retirement not count? Kyle, I don't want to be the spoiler alert about what the outcome of the Harrier jet situation was. But check it out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They heard me talking about cleavage. The bots are here. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. His plugs were pretty strong while he was still building. Yeah. Beautiful baits. I was really disappointed. Oh, I called him, or Burns, you sent him a message, I guess, and said I was trying to get in touch with him, and he sent me a message on Facebook for whatever reason, like he didn't have my phone number. And he's like, Burns said you wanted to talk to me, or you were trying to get a hold of me. I was like, yeah, I called you because I wanted to come up and get that damn CNC. He's like, no, they're gone. It's like, already? He's like, yeah. It's like, damn, dude. It's like a damn building fire. It's like over the course of like less than a week, the dude's like, I'm done. All the shit's gone. Well, Eder. Daniel, I don't fight the bots. I embrace them. I think we're all adults here. I don't need to traffic. I don't need to patrol the streets. If any of you grown men want to jump on girls69.xyz and have a good time and find your love, that's your damn business. That's not my problem to kick her out or him out. 99% that's a dude, but you know, we're all grown-ups here. We can all make decisions. So get your computer hacked. Nah, Subjers, I wouldn't do anything like that to you or me or anybody. These are nice girls. These are nice girls looking for love. You don't have one Eder bait? Every little fucknut out there is a bait builder now with a CNC. Yeah. I can't argue that, Burnsy. I can't argue that. Look how festive. Don't these make you feel good if you could see them? Don't they just make you feel in the Christmas spirit? They do me. They just they're very joyous. They're 10 meter, not much. No, Slay Nation, not a candy cane. Not a candy cane. Little Debbie Christmas tree, bro. Little Debbie Christmas tree. All right. I might can sign these. Maybe I'll sign these. Slayer, I'm gonna slay your ass if you don't get the Christmas tree right. Damn candy cane. TK, have you been seeing that weird ad going around about Tackle Warehouse? Yeah, I see that on Facebook, dude, where it's like let's sue Tackle Warehouse or something. It's like some like class action thing. So I guess I should probably these do have green glitter. There you can see it. I guess I should probably sign these so people know they are. Eric, you're getting it too. I guess people know they're getting the legit Christmas tree, the one and only, not one and only, but the OG. If you don't mind, gentlemen, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. I have to go find my pen. Yeah, it was right here. It was in my right over there the whole time. Sign them. All right. One down. The only problem is I splattered the bottom and the top, so it's kind of hard to write on. But I have to have a soft touch. I can't bear down too hard. There you go. Your Christmas tree cake cranks will be signed by yours truly. I don't know. Somebody was asking me. I think it was Brennan was asking me about what paint, what pens you can sign baits with. And I use the Micron, the Pigma pen. But I don't know what it is. Sometimes you just get one that's like not of this world. It is seemingly infinite on the amount of ink it holds. And I don't know why, but I've had this one pen forever. And I've had a lot of other of the same brand pens shit out on me in half the time. But when you get a good one, it's like that thing has like the never-ending flow of ink. And it always writes like really well. I don't know what's up with it, but one out of 100 is like superhero Micron pen. I used a Zebra fine point, but the new formula of flex code made it fade. That's not good. Burnsy, that would imply you're over there painting banks, bro. What are you doing? It's the one when the machine hung up and overfilled. Probably. I don't know. I don't know how they do these things, but I've probably had this pen for a couple years now. And it just keeps on trucking along. Like it writes like it's new. Yeah. Are you talking about the? You talking about the Pats group? I'm in it. You've not painted a bait in over 1.5 years. Burns, I know you miss it. Just get back in there and fire the airbrush up. Get back in there, Burns, and fire the hair dryer up. I hope these people that buy these understand that the splatter on the bottom and the top is intentional, and it's not me not being able to paint. Burns, I was thinking about that. I just may. We'll see how the. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave my wonderful wife Amy in charge of shipping. So if I put the Burnsy baits up and I put all these up and t-shirts and hats, everything will be up while I'm gone. Amy will be in charge of shipping. So if you have complaints, blast her ass. Rich, I am. I don't know. It'll take me a little while. I don't know that I'll ever be able to completely like enjoy myself because I really need to be here. I need to work and I want to be with my family. I don't like that means more to me than shooting a deer. So I would prefer to be here as far as my responsibilities go and all that shit. So I don't know that my mind will like be free to like be like, oh, let's just go like hunting. Like it'll be fun, but it won't be like part of my mind will still be gone. Um, two different crawl patterns and sell as a pair, but one has to be that simple crawl. The color simple crawl? Splattering is the painter's eraser. That's a good analogy. It certainly was on this. Well, I remember when I first painted them, I was looking at the bottom and the top of the bait, and they just looked dumb because there was so much going on the sides, and like the sides were super busy, and the top and the bottom were just boring. So they need something. So they got splatter. Do you like 10 or 20 random fake female accounts adding you every week on Instagram? I've been blocking every single one. I've probably got more blocked people than I have followers. South Jersey, I don't get many of those. The extra special simple crawl. Oh. That one. That one is special. Dude. I was meant to have that bait. I was meant to have that bait. That was certainly destined for me to get. I don't know if any of y'all have heard that story or not, but I'll tell it again since I've got another rack of baits to do. I'll make it quick. But so I painted it for a dude, and it was a Risto wrap, and Burns had replaced the bill in it, and he had done a bill mod, and came to me for paint. So it was a one-of-one paint job. So I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was having fun with it. So probably took longer than I should have to. If I can recall, the blue part of that head of that bait that I just showed, it's got 6 different colors blues in it, just on the head. So it was like a pretty involved paint job. But anyway, after I painted it, I looked at it and I said, you know, this is like a benchmark in my painting career. I feel like I've done something with this bait that's a notch above other stuff I've ever done. I would like to have this bait just as a reference. So I sent the dude a message. I said, I have a proposition for you. I said, how about I get you another Risto wrap, send it to Burns, and I pay him to modify the lip. And I paint you another one. And he said, why? Said, because I want this paint job. I said, it might not mean anything to you, but it means something to me. And said, or sell me the bait. I said, I'll give you $50 for it. And he said, let me see it. So I sent him a picture. Nah. He said, I ain't getting rid of that thing. So it's not even really yours yet. Like, I can still change it, make it look shittier. And he's like, no, I wouldn't sell that thing for $100. Come on, dude. If I gave you $100 bill for this thing, you wouldn't take it. And he said, no. All right. So paint it, send it to him. I was kind of bitter about it. I didn't, you know, I wanted the damn bait. And because when I say it's like one of one, it's like one of one. It is lightning caught in a damn bottle. So he, I guess he gets the bait, and Burns, for whatever reason, and it didn't look at all The bait didn't swim right. Burns says the bill was crooked, but there was nothing. You could look at the bait, and nothing looked off, but there was something wrong. Um, uh, Something wrong with the something. It didn't work well. So he sent it back to Burns, and then Burns messages me, or I was talking about the bait, and he's like, "Are you talking about this bait?" And sends me a picture of it or whatever. I was like, "Yeah, that's the one." Like, oh, I'll just send it to you. I was like, what? He's like, yes, I've got it at my house. And so, dude could have made $100 and I would have kept a completely worthless bait. But instead, came back to me anyway. Funny how the universe works like that, isn't it? Let's see. Keep playing on TikTok. China's going to have all y'all's information. Kyle, they've already got it, bro. Off the rail question. TK, do you watch anything on China? I saw a video yesterday that had to do with their food and it's messed up. They sell this high end ice cream that's a lot of plastic in it. No, South Jersey, I haven't seen that. I do watch stuff from time to time on China, but it's usually about manufacturing and like it's not about like the economy or anything. Doesn't melt after being out of the freezer for an hour or more, and it's got plastic in it. Jeremy, I've never went on TikTok. JP, what's up, dude? Daniel, you know he was. But I think it was like I said, you can't write that shit, dude. I think that whole deal, that bait was meant to come back to me. Marty can probably count on one hand the bill mods he's done that dicked up. Later, Burns. All right, dudes, I'm gonna go paint these Christmas trees. Y'all be good. Be on the lookout. Later, Insta. I'll send you a vid. It's pretty insane. Lots of Chinese food gets rejected by U.S. customs because a lot of BS food. South Jersey is the same in the States, though, I believe, too. Amy was telling me about it, that there's a lot of food that we eat here that doesn't pass quality whatever as far as ingredients go in like some European countries that are a little more strict on what you can put in food. There's a lot of shit that we eat here that's like, I'm sure China's worse, but there's still a bunch of shit that is in our food that other countries say shouldn't be. Which, if you're interested in that type of thing, you would need to talk to Healthcraft, my wife. She can help you. Hella, look at the one in the Mobile Delta, the Bass Federation Championship on the Mobile Delta is like 2002 or 3 or something, 2001. Federation Championship, Mobile Delta. I think Lynn's got it on. It's an All American. Okay, there you go. Oh yeah, he's FLW. I forgot about that. Excuse me. It was on ESPN though, I believe. Might not have been. But he catches that big one off that boathouse, and the fish looks like a rail. All American, yeah, that's what it was. Oh, Tony Christian. Did y'all, Hella, did you get on that? Did you see where what's his dick? Blockett made a Facebook post And then what's his name got on there? Charlie Evans, and then the other the other tournament director dude, Bill Taylor, got on Blockett's thing and was like, when he was talking about Tony Christian, he was like, you're basically not telling the whole truth here. And he's like, only two people know what's really going on. You read through all those. It was very like, dude, that was really interesting. Um, Especially the fact that uh, he basically cheated, but said, find like show me a rule that I broke, and they couldn't because he wasn't. He was. I mean, I guess he was catching fish. Was the whole thing was that they were in a tub supposedly, and he was catching them because they had been in there for like a week starving. Um, Morgan, yeah, that's the same dude. But there, I think I've heard two different stories, and I've never heard anybody that could like validate which one was true. I've heard his brother was a diver, a professional like master diver, and that he would like hook the fish on his hook, and he would throw this funky colored worm so he would know whose it was like a sherbet colored worm, and he would throw that worm so he would know that that was his bait. But I never could figure that out unless the dude could like hold his breath for an insane amount of time. How he was able to do that. But then I heard that he had a tub that had like an X. I think maybe is that why they called him Angler X, because it had like an X chopped in the box, and his jig would go inside the box, and then the fish had been in there for like a couple days, and they were hungry, and they would bite his bait, and he'd snatch them out of there, and then the box would flip open. Um, but apparently, according to all these comments, when they got into figuring out what he was doing, they like talked to him about it, and his defense was, "Show me what rule I broke." And like people were, or he said something about, supposedly said something about sinking, like baiting brush piles, and he was like, "I just bait them with fish." So, interesting, interesting, true. Who's the idiot? The guy that walks out there and puts a can of dog food on their brush pile, or the guy that puts 25 pounds of bass on his brush pile? They just happen to be in a container, but he's still catching them. So it's an interesting argument. I wish it would come to some fruition as to what the whole truth was. But I'm sure there's probably a large population of people around the country that would still like to beat the ever shit out of this guy. So it's probably best that he does not surface. But anyway, South Jersey, they don't blow my dress up too much. Don't Not appealing. Don't do much for me. But they also found cotton inside one of the sweets that was replicating meat floss. Ugh, bizarre. All right, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to Clearcoat. Y'all have fun. And we're going to win the Christmas tree big fish contest. Going to snag a big 10-pounder out of a box. That's what I hope Tony Christian gets one. Put me on the map. I think they were a little too big. If they were a little smaller, they would be great. I feel like the weather in Atlanta was against the written rules. It was obviously unethical. That's why he wasn't aware of that. Yeah, it was because I think they do have a rule that's like there was something that they was arguing that what the rule was. It wasn't ethics. It was like a sportsmanship rule. But I mean, if you don't think it's unsportsmanlike, like that's another one of those gray like rules that's bullshit. Because like what I say is sportsmanlike, some other person might say it's unsportsman. There's no black and white. But anyway, all right. Y'all study Tony Christian in your ethics class, and talk to me later. See y'all.